How can I make heads or tails of a Medicaid application? Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law and probate attorney in New York. Today's topic, let me give you four pieces of information, four takeaways. Maybe they're not takeaways, but just take them and hold them. Four pieces of information about Medicaid. So Medicaid is a government insurance program, and it's for either the very poor or those that have thought and planned in advance to safeguard their assets. So Medicaid, there's a strict resource and income guidelines. So I'm going to make this a little bit evergreen so that if you listen to it in a year from now, it'll be, well, I can't say it'll be exactly the same law, but probably it's the same. We're now in February of 2021, and the income, I'll start with assets. I use the word resources. That's a Medicaid word. The rest of the world thinks of it as assets. I'll say that there's a spouse that needs Medicaid, and then there's a well spouse. But if there's just an individual, the amount that they could have is about $15,000. So you could have about $15,000 in savings in assets. The community spouse in New York, this is only for New York, can have about $130,000 or half of their assets. So if the couple only had $100,000, he could keep half of that. So that's your assets amount. Then there's an income amount. So on a monthly basis, you have to have low income. If you don't have low income, we could use a pooled trust if you're in the community. If you have to go into a nursing home, well, then the nursing home will get the amount of money. Let me explain it this way. The well spouse, the spouse that's remaining in the community, can keep an amount. That amount changes annually. But the well spouse can keep an amount, and the balance of the income has to go to the nursing home. That's at least two takeaways. What else did I want to say? Can a spouse sign a spousal refusal? Sure, they can. Watch out for any type of spousal lawsuits, or we could speak about that. That's outside of today's scope. And what else did I want to say? The 5-year look back, right? If I haven't mentioned that, there is a period of time when you make an application to a nursing home, the nursing home will look back 5 years and see what transfers you may have made. That only applies to nursing home Medicaid. Community Medicaid has a different look back period. We're transitioning on April 1, 2020 to a 30-month look back for community Medicaid. Okay? So if you have any specific questions about Medicaid, please reach out to me. The rules are specific. There's guidelines and loopholes and potholes. We avoid the potholes and find the loopholes. And the loophole is just the legally permissible things that we could do. I look forward to speaking with you. FrankBrunoLaw.com. Thanks. Click it twice.